Hello, everybody. Have you heard? Crazy, 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 crazy. Wow. Well, yesterday was less, you couldn't say it was any less than monumental. I was thinking last night, last night it didn't stop. Okay. I, I got so wrapped up. I was so excited. And then I said, I'm going to go to Rob Lynn's show and watch. And then I heard Collins is there, and I said, maybe I'll go on. I go on, and I thought, well, this is pretty cool. People are pretty excited over Connect. Maybe I'll see if Ash wants to come on. And he did, and we had a blast. Everybody was so psyched about uh, Connect. I, I'm going to say this again. I came into Onpassive 4 years ago, this month, the end of the month, and I I listened and I watched Ash and all that. I said, "Whoa, this is going to be special. This is going to be big." And even though I knew it, when you see it, where we were and where we are now, it's light years difference. That company that I joined 4 years ago, for one thing, it never launched. It just got better and better and better and better and bigger. Started drawing in people to make it even better and bigger and more better technology and all. What happened was, Ash started drawing people like himself, and what he wanted to do just boom, 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 and you can see it, and it's phenomenal the way it laid out. Now, I do have some notes because I want to cover because it's a recap, but I'm not real good at doing the note thing, but I don't want to miss something. So let me go back to that. To top it off, Mr. Nazal came on, Muhammad Nazal. So glad he did because you go on and everybody thinks what's going on, what's going on. Well, when you think nothing's going on, that's probably when the most things are going on. Because once again, people forget that we are testing. And when you hold on a minute, shut up. Sorry about that. Anyway, when you're testing like that, there's a bunch of people in the background checking. People are coming in. People are clicking this. People are clicking that. And they're analyzing how it's going. They're adjusting as they go. It's a beautiful thing. And what's cool, they're so good at it, and it was so smooth. We didn't see it. So you think, what are we doing? Everything? No, it was perfect. Absolutely perfect. There was a little bit of time it got kind of quiet. That's okay. Look, I'm not going to song and dance, right? Always. And Mohammed Nazal came on and started talking and answering questions. I thought, wow, this is awesome. It's the best thing he could have done. You find out here's a guy, super, super intelligent, could have done anything he wanted. He sees Unpassive for what it is. He gets to expand his mind. Like, he's got one of those minds of everything's possible. You let me loose, I'll show you. And Ass has got the same mind. So what do you get when you have that combination? You have things that no one ever dreamt of. Anyway, first thing he says, Dubai gets about 210 visitors a day through Passive metro station. Now, listen, yesterday, February 23rd, they had 2 million riders that went through the metro station. Let me put a perspective on that so you know. If you go look it up, Grand Central Station gets about 750,000 people a day. Everybody in the world knows Grand Central Station. Everybody. Absolutely. It's one of the it's a landmark, okay? They know. We beat them by 1.25 million in one day, and you're wondering if we're getting exposed to the world? It's targeted. These people riding these trains, if they're not CEO and big players, they're in the industry. They work in the industry. Who would understand and relate to what Onpassive is doing more than people traveling on those trains? No one. You couldn't design this for a million years. Name anywhere. I tell you what, name if it was me, Marty, if you could go anywhere in the world and do what Onpassive did, anywhere, Dubai, I don't care where would you go? Dubai. Look at where they were 30 years ago, maybe a little more. They were a desert. Not very long ago, they were a desert. 40 years ago, I believe they were a desert with camels. And you look at what they are now. Now, you tell me the vision they have, where they want to go. And, I've said this many, many times, and Ash has said it, but I've said it, is there's no doubt in the world that when you're bidding on something or you want to do something in a country like that, there's players that's been around a long time that got a little bigger bank right now. Okay. They can outbid you, but I think it's more than that. I think a country that or a city that has a vision like Ash, it's not always the money first. It's do you have the same vision we do, or at least close? And I think it was a match made in heaven, obviously. And you look what happened. Mind blowing. Mind blowing. Um, Mr. Mufareh said this has far exceeded their expectations. Listen, if somebody said, "Oh, I expected it exactly like it was," you can't be telling the truth. You can't go and look at them O Connect yesterday and say, "I knew this was going to happen." Bull, boo boo. Okay, there's no way you knew that. I have a crazy mind. Okay, I believe everything's possible. I look at all the leveraging, what people are doing, and that said so much about where you're going is who you are today. I believe that 100%. 100%. You never just arrive somewhere. Your today is making your tomorrow, without a doubt. And yeah, you might trip and stumble that day. Get up and do it again, and keep going towards that. And because he did it with heart, the whole company's that way. The whole company, all of them. Muhammad Kamal, Dr. Soha, uh, Professor Susan, I don't know her last name right now. They are all in it from here. Why? They could have worked anywhere else. They weren't looking for a job. They saw the potential of freedom of the mind. And if the heart and the mind are together, it's unstoppable. How do we know? Unpassive. Name another company. You can't. You cannot. You could tell me, oh no, this company not bull. It's not. I spent 4 years, I spent many years before I'm passive in companies, traveling around, going to different Fortune 500 companies, working with shareholders, working with this. And I said, man, this is so corrupt. And did we forget the focus of the consumer? Did we forget the focus of the customer? And we did. Yes, people get something for money, they get something. But Unpassive gives them more than they expect. Name one company. I don't give a crap. Name one company that does that. You can't. And people say, well, other companies could do it. They could, but they know if they can get to this point with this cap of money, that's where they go. And the sad thing for other companies is there's a new philosophy in town. There's a movement. Now they're going to want to label it a company. They're going to want to label as this big businessman. They're going to want to label it's the same. We can compete with them the same. It's not the freaking same. It's not like one part of Onpassive. It's a baseball game. One part of Onpassive, one of the people can pitch over 100-mile-an-hour fastball. They all can. And it's getting faster and faster and more accurate. Everybody can hit a grand slam. You put that together with heart, like that is you're driven to do it, not paid to do it. But I've always said, people say, well, that's insane. Ash is insane. Yeah, he's insane. Great, great. Is he different? Yes, thank God above, he's different. But he surrounded himself with everybody that's different. I go back to that story of Michael Johnson back in '96. He won the 200 and the 400. Record lasts for years, but he ran like a duck. Look him up. He's straight up and down. That's how he ran. Reporter got on and goes, don't you feel, yeah, wouldn't it be better if you ran like they did? You kind of stand out. He goes, if I ran like they did, I'd be second, third, and fourth place. That's unpassive. They don't do anything the same. Their goals are different. Their reach is unlimited. They do it and never worry about the cost. They worry about, we want to be the best. See, I'm not staying to script. Take me forever if I keep doing that. Um, Connect, he said, is one of the heavy applications. Look, I'm not an IT guy, but I watch enough and listen enough to OTech Pros, ask Mufareh, watching how things are going, thinking of all the cameras and all the shots and how clear and the sound and the emojis and you look at all that and people coming in and people going out, people logging in, people logging out, different devices all over the world. I don't need to know that it's a heavy application. I would think there's not many that are heavier. Now there probably is, but not a lot. I just think they conquer this, which they did yesterday. The engine's good. This is a 1,000 horsepower engine with a blower unit. They're wiping off the top and all that, and it runs off jet fuel. It runs off heart. How's that? And it's the Secretariat of Engines. It doesn't just win, it explodes. There's a movie called Secretariat. You gotta watch it. I think it's by Disney. Yeah, Disney. I know it is. And this horse didn't just win 31 or 32 lengths. In other words, the best of the best horses, the best of the best, the best of the best uh, conference call platforms are all on this thing. And it beat them almost a half a track. Why? Because of heart. Was there ever another horse like it? Nope, never. In fact, the comparison was. And the comparison after 2023 will be the same. What happened in 2023 that changed the way people look at business? And they're going to say it's called unpassive. That's my opinion by what I'm seeing and I hear and I watch. The quality of the video, that's my opinion by what I'm seeing and I hear and I watch. The quality of the video and sound, listen, everybody saw it. What blew me away is how you take a video from YouTube, right? So YouTube is what it is. You take that video, put it on your platform, and it plays like 10 times better, clearer, and better sound. That's amazing. It's amazing. And it's not like, oh, Marty, that's just your opinion. Everybody saw it. It definitely did. By far. As soon as it came on, I'm like, this came from YouTube? First thing I thought. And YouTube's don't have quality like that. Anyway, and if it was easy, if on passive, if O Connect, we're just talking about O Connect, I can't imagine. When you see how big O Connect is, you forget there's other things at work, like tons of other things. And but but if it was easy, there's a lot of money out there it's in this area of conference calls. Other people would do it if it was easy. Nobody's doing what on passive is. That's beyond whatever. It's beyond. It's a league of its own. He said the other is stability. Yesterday we had 31,000 people, and that's not because they shut the door. That's what we had. If people would come just from the founders, 50,000, 60,000, 100, I believe it would hold it. It did not skip. And I want to say something clear. This is so cool. And think about this for a minute. I had people texting me while I'm on playing my van of white, right? And they're instant messaging me. I can't see that. I can't. Here's what I want to tell you, and this makes sense. I have a gaming computer. I don't do anything else but I'm passive. This is my hobby. This is what I love doing. I love my family. I love my God, but this is what I do. Not because I have to. I absolutely love it. I get up in the morning, flip that thing open, and just start. I absolutely love it. So you guys know that. But the point is, I'm trying to think of how I would say it. If everybody would just stop and see what it is, right? Anyway, when they were telling me this didn't work for me, this I said I want to break the news to you. If you're having problems or there's a screen not working, unless they mention it, it's on your side. He keeps saying you got to upgrade your device. Look, most of us can't afford to do that right now. No doubt about it. But what's the company going to do? This is beautiful for a lot of people. Until they fill up their pockets, fill up their gas tank, whatever, they have a way, even though they're zooming with technology. That's what we want them to do. Ask, can you cut back the technology so my rickety rackety laptop can keep up? No, no. But they're going to have a way. I believe when AI comes in and everything I'm saying, I may not be 100% correct, but the best I understand, they're going to have a way that on passive side of technology and the bandwidth or whatever power is going to reach out and at least grab you and bring you to your maximum ability on your equipment. That's unbelievable. And that's not done yet. So even some of you that said, oh, I can't, it's going to be okay. But like I said, money comes in, fill your pockets, do whatever, and reinvest in your own. Get a nice computer, tabletop, laptop, whatever. And you heard what he said. Down the road, we're going to be able to get devices that you can hook to it from the company It's gonna be unbelievable. And thank God I have a really nice computer and everything's quick, everything's really bright. The It's just amazing. And that's what you need to do. We all need to do it. So just so you know. And keeping it user friendly. And the cost of hosting, I can't imagine what that is. But when you're drawing that much data, whoo doggy, as Jed Clamper would say, it's a lot of money. A lot of money. And then keeping technology like that, massive amount of technology, state of the art, ahead of its time, user friendly. Because some people confuse things. They think, well, if it's this easy, it's simple. No, if it's this easy, it's very hard to create. So it makes it look simple. So let me see if people are still with me. Is everybody still here? 2:35. Yeah. Okay. I'm looking at another page. Sorry. He said we achieved the highest level of sound and video. It's the finest webinar conference application on the planet. Is only one. It's only the engine, he said. First release of O Connect. We first stabilized the engine. Users will only see the finest. So whatever you saw, he said it 2 weeks ago Saturday. Whatever you see here, this is ugly. This is the worst you're going to see. Yesterday, he was right. It was beautiful. And he said it again. This still isn't what you're going to see. I'm like, what the freak? But anyway, that's beautiful. It's beautiful to know that. And let me ask you a question. If the value's there and the technology's there, there's no hidden agenda, there's no small print, and you're upfront and you give people unbelievable value, where are they going to go? This isn't brain surgery. And what happens when you get 1,000 people? They're going to tell 1,000. And I'm not talking about marketers. This is good freaking news. People come in and they see, oh my God, I got to tell Bobby, Freddie, and Mary, and Larry, and my Uncle John. They do, and they're going to come in. It's going to be lights out. Shut the barn door. No doubt about it. The actual time we've been working on OConnect is roughly a year. That's even more mind blowing. However, we didn't just start a year ago, but we had to restart many times. No doubt about it. Now, what's Ash going to do? Tell everybody, hey guys, we got this to this level and we scrapped it. We're doing it again. No, you don't do that. We're on the journey. We trust what he's doing. And thank God he didn't launch uh, Connect Me or whatever. Thank God he didn't launch this. And forget about, oh, do you need money? Yeah, more than you could imagine. Dog's not working. I'm on disability and we're raising our grandchildren. You tell me, do the math. And I live in New Jersey, but I would rather have the best because you can't change that first impression. It's impossible. The beauty is we have so much reusable technology within it that we will help our other applications and several of our other apps. So it's going to be very easy to take this and go here and this and go there and here to go there because it was designed that way. Unbelievable. The sacrifice was unparalleled. Don't have to tell me that. You don't have to tell me that. There's many times there's times that I'm texting Ash, whatever, asking a question. A lot of times I ask questions for people, like what I hear general. And It gets into where you at. I'm in a meeting. Guys, I don't care what time it is. And if he's in a meeting, so are they. It's round the clock, guys. You know what the difference between a business and I'm passive? There's no clock. There's no clock. They want to get it done. They want to work for Ask Mufareh. They want to be there. Crazy. The beauty is we have so much. Okay, I said that. We are very happy and so proud of our team. Did not give up and sacrifice is unparalleled, of course. We have nailed O Connect with such high quality. No apps to download. You don't have to download anything. No plugins. It's all there. It is. And he said, if we can do this, something this massive, this technical, everything else is going to be like drinking water. And I think when they said, we were really adamant that we're doing this first. Now there might have been 2 or 3 or 4 other things they could have done ahead of time and then do O Connect after. I'm so glad they didn't. Because if you think about what we're entering the world with, 3 free products that are above market value. In other words, you could charge. Guarantee it. All these companies are starting to charge for everything that they used to call free. It's coming. And we have unlimited everything. Every product is unlimited, uh, every one of them. Most likely not be as competent with our technology and products, so we started above the top. If they came in a year ago and it was just a small percentage better than everybody else, would we be unpassive? No, we wouldn't be. But the good news is right now we're better than Skype, Zoom, Microsoft Meeting, and Zoho and WebEx, and there's like 10 of them. Better than them all. Greater value. Thousands of more features. Every feature you could imagine. Every feature that anybody that sat in a conference, uh, a, a, a conference platform, and they said, "Man, I wish I had this." We're gonna have it, and so's the world. Are people gonna want it? That's crazy. That's a crazy question. Of course they're gonna want it. And because of all those little features of people that, man, I wish I could. You can. Well, I wish I could just. You can. Yeah, but I hate going. You don't have to. The answer's there. They're gonna see it. When they clicking buttons and all, they're gonna lose consciousness. I'm telling you right now. I'm thinking of all the stuff in the meeting while they're having the actual meeting and potential and what you can do and what would work and how you could. And all of a sudden, I wake up and realize I'm in a meeting because I'm really thinking of all the different things, and it's so much fun. It's going to be so much fun. Where else can you go and have the ride of your life and build an income at the same time? It doesn't. It's unbelievable. And he said the technology where they're at with Onpassive, the same with Tracker, and I believe Tracker's right behind. Crazy. They want to be above the top of the Tracker. In fact, they said they went after Google Analytics, and he said we'll beat them on day one. On day one. They're planning on coming back next week. He said maybe Tuesday. Don't hold the company to it. We got to stop holding the company to anything. For one thing, we don't have a right. What did we do to get that right? You either want the best quality, the best company, or you don't. And we don't even have a say in that because Ask is going to make the best quality and the best company in the world. So we might as well just shut up and go for the ride. It's in the long run, it's always better to have a nice looking kid because your baby's born and it's ugly. You got to lie to people. Isn't he cute? Doesn't he look just like his mom? No, he doesn't. He looks like a gremlin. Uh, but this is a beautiful baby, and you want it to come out perfect and above everybody else. It's going to. Everybody will have a reason to come to the ecosystem. Everybody, millions, billions eventually. Do I? That's just my opinion. 63 years old, guys. I've been on full time online, going on 20 years. Not after work, not after full time. 10, 12, 16 hours every day. Talk to Mike and Dan. I'm on every day, all day. Same thing, but I'm passive now. But before, and I know what bad is because I've been kicked around. Mike and Dan, same thing, kicked around like you wouldn't believe for years. But I always had that dream and that hope there's got to be something better. I didn't know what it was until I saw Onpassive. And then I realized Onpassive is the only company I've ever been in that you go, this is going to be good. And usually it's not quite as good as you think. It's 100 times better than you could imagine. I've never been to a company like that. Never. Any company, anything I ever did. So I'm blown away. Another clarification, I said we will own the internet. He said that, but we don't have a normal team. We have an extraordinary team. And more are joining every day. The cream of the crop all over the world are joining on Passive. Why? For all the reasons I just said. All the reasons I just said. If you're an IT guy and you have thoughts and ideas, and you're sitting in a cubicle told, no, this is what you do. You do this, Freddie. Don't worry about anything else. And you get the opportunity to expand your mind. In fact, it's encouraged. You find your lane and you are the baddest dude on the planet at what you do. It was always there, but you never had a chance to open up that door. On Passive as that door. And every time he does that, it's better for the company, better for the people that are involved, better for the customer that has not joined yet. We are going to own the IT in time. You will come back and ask, how did you know that? I can say that because I know what I am working on today. This goes back to this. If you're doing this and you know when you do this, it equals something, and you keep doing this, he already knows where it's going. You know, and they know. And the beauty of it is he's not doing it alone. He's surrounded himself with people, free thinkers, paid to do what they believe in the same direction as everyone else in the company. It's lights out. You can't buy that. That's not for sale. That's not for sale. Uh, Sorry I'm taking so long, but I'm really into this and I want to try to do the best I can to inspire you to understand what the best I can explain it. I know what I'm working on today. I know our agenda, so I know where we are going. It's intense in the background. It's mentally, emotionally, and physically exhausting. No doubt about that. I would not trade it for anything in the world. It's fun. I don't consider it work. This is Ash. For the first two paid applications of O Connect and O Tracker, we are starting at the top. They are starting from the top. Did we just get an office in Dubai? No. We got 2 floors. World Cup, we took the highest top package they had. We bought advertisements for every game. Everything we do, we go to the top, the best and the highest. When it's brought up, is that the best you got? No, we want the best you got. Guys, that's what's driving for you, me, and everybody that's a founder. And he said, thank God, thank goodness, you guys joined, you women and men joined and stayed. Because I think, I said it before, I think what you think's going to happen, 1,000 times more, million times more. We also wanted to share a new top today, but then was changed our mind in the last hours before the meeting, and it's been, he said a couple people shared something and kind of spoiled it for right now. But they'll be back. If you see something and you hear about Unpacked, just let it go. Let the company bring it out to everybody. If you have an idea, just let it go. Everybody, just don't worry about it. Look what I got. Look at just why? Why? Because everything's strategically done by the companies in your behalf. It's going to make it better for you, not worse. Anyway, we are changing the video and we'll be coming back to you with a different approach. Beautiful. So we are going to hear what's going on. Of course, we can tell you there is not much left in order of the engine for OConnect. Just some dusting off, polishing after AI will be next phase once it's available for use to you and the public. Once again, I want to mention that maybe sometime next week, they're going to start hooking it into the ecosystem. This is a hard process. It takes time. You can do anything outside, but when you start to interlock it with hundreds of other things, thousands of other things, you got to test it, make sure it's okay. That's what's going to be going on very soon. As said, maybe the last O Connect on Tuesday. Don't hold to that. I don't even like to say it. Next week we'll be there when it's ready, and then they're going to start integrating it into the ecosystem. We never stop building and growing. There will be a new AI-driven feature, disruptive. With you will see it today. What you see today is just a shell. It's a skeleton. We will never stop building and growing. You just say metaverse, virtual reality, and add to this, you will be able to interact and achieve more than anywhere else. That's crazy, guys. To be a key player in AI, that is why we are being hunted right now, heads of government. It will impact every aspect of our life, just like technology. Of course it will. I want you to completely ditch everything you have gained from us so far, whether you joined 8 months ago or 4 years ago, 4 years plus. All of that is on us. You are getting the first option to sell this in the market. Everyone else is coming after you. I don't know if you know how big that is, but bigger than big. We are not the same company you heard about when you joined, obviously. Obviously. And I was pretty hyped about that company, but I'm so glad it's not there anymore. We have had we had to change numerous times due to bureaucracy, regulations, so we had to shift. Part of the deal. Every every government, everybody has their own rules, their own laws, and you've gotta shake, rattle, and roll to make it work. It's just part of it's life. What we said 4 years ago had to change and grow. We shifted tech resources, impossible to stay the same. And if you have not jumped with us, you did not expand your mind. But if you have then, you are going to join us. and you are privileged to be part of the largest company in the sector, creating more impact than any other government company in the history of the world. We know what is coming. You may say, I just need a digital marketing company. Sorry to disappoint you, but we are so much more than that. One of our most recent One of the most recent deals that they made was 5 decades. Wow. We are inventing more. We have surpassed digital marketing. We are the leaders of AI. I am telling you, we will change everything. When I speak about it's done deal, it's about reshaping the planet, providing the best shape for humanity. I believe we are going to do what we believe is right, and we are going to build the biggest legacy for humanity. If you know anything about us, take it more seriously. This is the biggest game in your life, no doubt about it. And I do take it serious. Whew. Sorry, everybody. I'm just stoked about this. We will change everything. Everything. There is a day, there is a night, then there is unpassive. As visible as day and night, that is how you will see unpassive. Life before unpassive and life after. I'm not here to be politically correct. I would rather say I am rich than I am broke. We will announce a new event and share the new top. In the beginning of the half of the week, we will start integrating Oak Connect into the ecosystem. Do not hold the company to a day or an hour. And if you do, do not bring it up to me. Not the guy that you bring that up to. If you don't know what we got and how privileged you are for that joke of $97, then I'm not the guy to come to. I'm embarrassed that I paid $97 for this. It's embarrassing. I'm glad it made it so a lot of people can afford it. But trust me, if you know, and I'm not saying what level you know, if you just paid attention to what they've done, you know that 97 is a joke. We're gonna get it done, he said. We don't know exact time. If they knew the exact time, I would be worried. How could you know the exact time in something this big? We have the unlimited faith and confidence in our team. It will take as long as it takes. No projections to take. No projections to take 5 years. For all the founders on YouTube, when you create or upload a video onto YouTube, when you take the one from Onpassive, it's not right and they don't want you to do it. And let me tell you something else. This is from experience. If you grab videos from Onpassive or anyone and it's not yours and you just throw it on your channel, you're going to get caught and they're going to shut you down. I've said this 50 times. When I have a video, it's mine. The music's not the same. The front end's not the same. The middle's been different. The end's different. It's mine. It's mine. You got to do the same. If not, here's the best thing you could do. And I've said this, keep doing your lives. Talk to people that aren't in yet. We got to stop focusing on other founders. Other founders are not going to help us. When you do a video, put it on your YouTube, people will come to you. I'm telling you. Don't be me. Don't be Chris. Don't be Red. Don't be Robin. Don't be Julie. Don't be any of the. Be you. Don't be Lynn. Don't be Rob. Don't be. Oh, just be you. Someone will relate to you, and you don't even have to do it. So don't get yourself in a big uproar over it. It's not worth it. The features will go over them and demonstrate a few more features. Demonstrated plain YouTube video. Okay, they just talked and we just talking about all the stuff they did. We saw it. It was amazing. The background music, the counter, the resound, the theme option. You can change the title name. You go in, you look up, you know what it's about. It's right there. how long the meeting is. You can send a survey, you can ask a question, you can find out what's the pulse of the meeting. Nobody, that's unbelievable. A call to action button or a push link button where you tell people, hey, go here. Anybody that's having a problem, click this link and go here and check that out. And then you build up what you're talking about, you build it up, and at the end, you do a call to action. You don't let people leave, give them an option to join right now. Plus, you control the sound level, push a link. I just said it. Call to action, sharing a screen, calculator at the same time, whiteboard, choose a color, very interactive. The poll, priceless. Play with the chat. We played with the emojis. Emojis were 30,000 people doing emojis and they were clear as a bell. And they're 3D, they're not your regular emojis. We're building the biggest company ever. See you at the next event. Over 31,000 people. Boom, baby. Yes, I almost took an hour and I apologize for that. But I hope I gave you some value. I know Red did one, but we all have a little different style, so I hope it helped. If it did, give me a boom. 283 people. Not bad. Then we're in the sure 50. Absolute wow. Yeah. Wows are good. I'll take wows. Let me say some shout outs and then I gotta go. And you guys enjoy your weekend. Azad Chan, welcome. Miriam Weiberg, welcome. Glad you could make it. Alex Sajib, welcome. The one and only Listra is in the house. Hello, Listra. Thank you for coming. Pravlin Panduk, welcome. Thank you so much for coming. Bimal Das, yep, he's always here. Thank you, thank you. Dave Johnson, we ain't gonna anywhere. We ain't going anywhere. In for life. You darn right, Dave. Kazmar Sai, welcome. Thank you for being here. The one and only Sherry Dershaway, working hard every day. Pretty Hendry, thank you for being here. I mean that. Wendell White, boom, baby. Nanya Death, welcome. The one and only, and you know who she is, Jean Aliba. Uh, Lynn Nakamoto, that was fun last night. A lot of fun. A little longer than I expected. Oh, 5:30 I got to sleep or something like that. Frank Rowe, how you doing? And thank you, Ash Vipar and the tech team and everybody. No joke. I can't even thank you enough. Uh, Frank Rowe, welcome. Cynthia Deering, Zorica, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. We have posting notes sent a super sticker. Well, thank you, posting notes. I appreciate it more, more, and more than you could imagine. Tim, the one and only Leprechaun Dylan, aka Captain Kirk, we are going where no one has gone before. You darn right. Casey Evanbergen. Casey, I heard it's your birthday. I hope I didn't miss it. I hope it's now. Happy birthday, sir. I hope you have a fantastic day and hundreds of more. I hope your coffin was made from an oak tree that was planted today and it grows for 100 years. You're a great guy. I'm glad you're here. Rose Montaby, welcome. Linda Chapetta, always here. Gifty, the one and only Gifty Smile, Gifty Lady, she's amazing. Marcianne, there she is. Nobody's got more energy than Marcianne. Wow, she makes me laugh. Say it. You gotta say it. Let me tell you why. I do have some weird sayings. Um, Dana Energy, thank you, thank you. Burgess, welcome. Stoked that you're here. Thank you very much. I mean that. The Diskiziman. Woo, sorry. Well, I butchered that up. I'm going down. Sharon Dietz, welcome. Frank Rowe, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. After hours with the one and only wisdom lady herself, Willow is in the house. Kausar Mahmud. Mahmud. Dale De La Cruz, welcome and thank you for being here. Um, the, my neighbor Robert Tantillo, my brother from another mother, Jerry Nix. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I'm cruising down. Names are starting to blend together. Robert Gunther, welcome. Marie Lubin, welcome so much for being here. Thank you, thank you. Jane Helms, light up the room, Jane. Light up the room. John Barella, the one and only, the actor, the voiceover, the man with the plan. Where we at? Still going. Still going. Alex Sajib, Cynthia Deering. Gemma's in the house. Gemma, there you are. Where we at? Yvonne Finn, thank you. She's always here. Yvonne's always here. You love seeing this. I love seeing new people too there. Oh, there she is. Tanya Onpassive is in the house. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, everything you do. Ivy Mix, Daniel's in the house. Hey, Marty, appreciate what you do. Thank you, Daniel. I think Daniel's the Hawaiian guy. He's a lot of fun. Chris Tozen, welcome. Ruth Pace, always here. Okay, I'm gonna go. Uh, thank you, everybody. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. I will see you tomorrow. Same time? Yeah, same time. 12 o'clock noon. Bye.